In today's video, we're going to find the next trade in the crypto space to make some massive profits. But first of all, we're going to analyze the markets, Bitcoin, and also the crypto dominance to find out what can we expect. Are we going to see a massive altcoin season? Is Bitcoin going to consolidate within this range? Or are we going to see a massive dump in the overall crypto market? And we're going to find out exactly that. So if you want to find out more, watch the video until the end, smash up the like button and subscribe. And most importantly, activate the bell. And welcome back, guys. Yes, we're going to look at the overall crypto market because it's clear we had this ETF approval and Bitcoin nearly reached the $50,000 level. We came all the way to the $49,000 and then we got this massive dump towards the downside and we came all the way back into this important range. But before we're going to analyze the markets, guys, if you want to support this channel, smash up the like button. And yes, we're going to start on the daily chart. So yes, we can see that Bitcoin was consolidating before we got this massive breakout towards the upside from this ascending triangle that we have been forming. And guys, yes, we got a lot of support exactly in these regions of the 23.6 from the top all the way to the bottom, exactly this Fibonacci retracement level. And as we can see, we got a rejection exactly here, once again at the 13 moving average, this white line. And once again, we can see the confluence with the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level exactly here, where we got this rejection towards the downside. And we are at the moment in between the range of the 38.2 and the 23.6. So if we're going to see that Bitcoin is going to form higher lows, we could expect that yes, we're going to get this breakout even higher, all the way to the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level, which is normally a retracement level after this dump towards the downside, that the price movement of any markets come all the way back up to the 61.8, and either we're going to form a lower high, and this means that yes, this high is going to be lower than the previous one, and that we could expect that yes, overall this downwards trend is going to continue. But if we're going to see that Bitcoin is going to break the 61.8, we're getting this breakout from the downward sloping trend, we could expect that yes, we're going to come all the way up to the 78.6, this being the previous top. So yes, this would be the bullish case for Bitcoin. But if we're going to see that Bitcoin is going to break the 23.6, this means that yes, we could expect that we're going to come all the way back down to this trend line or even the bottom of this major range where we saw this massive consolidation. So this is going to be the first price target. So it really depends what we're going to see exactly here. Is Bitcoin going to form higher lows? And if we're going to get this breakout on the 4-hour chart, because yes, on the 4-hour chart, we can perfectly see that Bitcoin broke this upward sloping trend, this yellow trend exactly here, where we can see that Bitcoin bounced off here and also here. And once we broke this towards the downside, we got this retest and we dumped all the way back down. And remember, I told you exactly in these levels that we could expect that yes, Bitcoin is going to come all the way back down because Bitcoin doesn't like these V-shaped recoveries. And also exactly here, I told you once again that we could expect that yes, we're going to see this consolidation before we're going to see the next move for Bitcoin. And exactly that is happening at the moment. But guys, you can see that we have formed the low, a higher low, an even higher low. And now it really depends, are we going to see this bounce exactly here and could expect another higher low for Bitcoin and ultimately the breakout even higher with the first price target, yes, the 61.8, round about the level of $45,500, where we can see we have some previous support and also previous resistance exactly at the 61.8. So it would totally make sense that this would be the first bullish price target. But ultimately, if we're going to lose the 23.6, we could expect that yes, Bitcoin is going to come to the bottom of the range or even break the range towards the downside. But we're going to go on the weekly chart to find out what would be the bearish case for Bitcoin. And yes, on the weekly chart, this was our bearish scenario that we could dump all the way back down to the $31,000 level, where we can see we have the blue line, the 50 moving average, and also the yellow 100 moving average exactly here. But guys, if we're going to see this consolidation over time, meaning that Bitcoin is going to go up and down within this range, we could expect that yes, the moving averages are going to come even higher. So we could expect that the bearish case is only going to be this next major level, the $35,000 level, exactly where we can see this previous support from the bull market, and also exactly here we can see that this was a lot of support and also resistance in the previous bull market. So ultimately, if we're going to see this consolidation over time, meaning that the price movement is going to consolidate within a certain range, we could expect that yes, these moving averages are going to move even higher, and we could only expect that yes, Bitcoin is going to come all the way back down into the 35,000 US dollar range. So ultimately, this is at the moment going to be my worst case scenario for Bitcoin, that we could expect this dump all the way back down here. But ultimately, I could expect that yes, Bitcoin is going to consolidate within this major range in between the 47,000 US dollars, this red support box, and all the way down here at the support box, this green support box, round about the levels of 35,000 US dollar level. So I could expect that yes, this is going to be our zone that we're going to trade in before the Bitcoin halving. And yes guys, we could expect a massive pump towards the upside. And remember, if you don't own any cryptocurrencies and if you want to trade these on the spot market or even with a leverage, guys, go down in the video description below and sign up to BITFLEX, where you receive a massive bonus. If you deposit 100 US dollars, you receive 10 US dollars absolutely free. And my favorite exchange is Bybit, where you receive a 30,000 US dollar deposit bonus. And I use Bybit on the daily basis because I think Bybit is the best exchange to trade on the spot market or even with a leverage. But guys, also make sure to sign up to Maxi, because a lot of coins get listed on Maxi before they get listed on Binance or even Bybit. So yes, you can diversify your portfolio to invest into these coins when they get listed. And yes, make sure to join my free Telegram group where I post a lot of trades, and I also have a paid Signal group. So yes, make sure to be in my free Telegram group and sign up with these major bonuses. Make use of this free money. And guys, we could expect a massive bull run, because if we're going to go over to the next chart, yes, this is the monthly chart of Bitcoin, and each and every time we can see that Bitcoin forms an all-time high. We have this long bear market, this consolidation phase, this parabolic run after the Bitcoin halving, all-time high, bear market, accumulation phase, parabolic run after the Bitcoin halving, all-time high, bearish phase, accumulation phase. And yes, we are at the moment at the accumulation phase, and the Bitcoin halving is going to be around about in April or May in this year. So we could expect this parabolic run towards the upside, not only for Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin can easily make a 4x or even 5x, but guys, if you're going to invest in some altcoins, you could see a massive pump towards the upside. We're talking about 10 or even 100x on your crypto portfolio. So guys, let's go over to some altcoins. But before we're going to look at the altcoins, let's go over to the Bitcoin dominance. Because yes, we saw this massive dump in the Bitcoin dominance. I don't know what happened. Maybe this is a glitch, but we can see the same glitch over on the total 3 market cap. And remember what I told you in the previous video, we saw this fast move towards the downside, fast move towards the upside, fast move towards the downside, upside, and now we're seeing this fast move towards the upside, and we saw this wick towards the upside. So guys, yes, is this indication that we're going to see a lot of money flow from Bitcoin into the altcoins, and we could expect this massive pump for the total 3 market cap and overall for some of the major altcoins where you could expect some major profits. Yes, we're talking about 100% in the immediate short term. So let's go over to the Bitcoin dominance, because yes, I told you if we're going to break the 200 moving average on the weekly chart, we could expect that yes, we're going to see this fast move towards the downside. And ultimately, if the Bitcoin dominance, that means all the cryptocurrencies that are invested in Bitcoin are at the moment around about 51% of the overall crypto market is in Bitcoin. So if we're going to see this diversification into altcoins, we could expect a massive altcoin season, and that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to find the next crypto trade. But guys, if you like this video, smash up the like button and subscribe. And the first coin we're going to look at is Link. Yes, we saw a pump towards the upside in the immediate short term, but overall we can see we are forming this perfect flag on the weekly chart, and we can see that we're once again in this major resistance zone from the previous bull market, and the next major zone is going to be the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. And this would be a pump if we're going to look at the current price movement all the way to the 21 US dollar level. This would be a pump of 32%. So on the daily chart, we can see that Link formed the high exactly here at the $16.50, and then we saw the sideways consolidation, formed the higher high exactly here, and at the moment we can see that we are trying to break to the 50% Fibonacci retracement level, and ultimately the next price target is going to be the 61.8. So I could expect that in the immediate short term we're going to break this trend towards the upside, and we could expect that yes, Link is going to break out exactly from this range with a price target of round about 21 US dollars. So this would be a great move of round about 30%, guys. You can trade this on the spot market or even with a leverage exactly with the entry point. If we're going to break the 50% mark and this downward sloping trend exactly here, you could open a position with a take profit round about at this resistance, round about the 20 US dollar level. So this would be the next trade on Link, because Link is at the moment extremely bullish. And yes, can you see the significance of this major resistance box? We drew this box in for a long time. And where does this box come from? Yes, from the previous resistance from the bull market, or even the support exactly here. So these lines are extremely significant, and we can see we perfectly bounced off exactly here. So my next price target for Link is ultimately going to be the 21 US dollars. So let's look at the next bullish coin, and yes, we're going to look at Solana. And Solana is at the moment extremely bullish because we're also forming this perfect flag, and in combination with the Bitcoin dominance going down and also the total 3 market cap breaking out, we could expect that yes, we're going to reach the next price target for Solana round about the 127 US dollar mark. But guys, I could also expect, because I'm extremely bullish on Solana, that we're going to see this pump all the way up to the 88.6 and break the previous all-time high before we're going to see the all-time high for Bitcoin. So I'm extremely bullish on Solana at the moment. But let's go on the 4-hour chart on Solana. Ultimately, we can see the same scenario, guys. I posted this over on X where I showed you we're breaking out exactly from this trend line, and the next price target is ultimately going to be the $104 level, with the second price target all the way up here at the $125. So yes, follow me over on X because I posted this 2 hours ago, and this was a perfect long trade exactly at the break of this trend line. Maybe we're going to see this retest, but ultimately I'm extremely bullish on Solana and some of the major altcoins. It really depends on Bitcoin if we're going to see the sideways consolidation, or we're going to get this bullish move if we're going to get the consolidation within this range, and Bitcoin is just going to trade within this massive range. We could expect that yes, we're going to see a massive altcoin season, and if Bitcoin is going to push higher, we could expect that the overall crypto market is going to go higher. But if we're going to see this dump even lower and maybe even come all the way back to the 35,000 US dollar level, guys, this would give you the opportunity to buy some altcoins on a discount, because yes, there we could expect a dump towards the downside, but overall I expect that Bitcoin is going to hold this range and that we're going to see a massive altcoin season. So let's go over to the next coin, which is AVAX. And yes, AVAX came all the way up to the previous bull market support exactly here at the 61.8, and we are also forming this perfect flag. We came all the way back down to our support box. Once again, this support box had some major significance, and also we can see the 50 moving average and the 100 moving average are about to cross. So this gives us a bullish indication that we could expect this breakout from this flag and come all the way back up to the 61.8 or even to the 78.6, which is this major zone. So yes, I'm extremely bullish on AVAX, and I could expect that we're going to get this move even higher, because if we're going to go on the daily chart of AVAX, we can see that we're perfectly coiling up for the next major move. And yes, if we're going to get this breakout from this downward sloping trend, we could expect that yes, we're going to reach a first price target if we're going to take the fib levels all the way from the high all the way to the lows. Then our next major level is going to be if we're going to break the previous highs, the 1.618, which is round about the 70 US dollar level. So this would be a move for AVAX from the current price movement or from this breakout exactly to our price target of 87%. So yes guys, you can make some great profits trading this on the spot market or even with a leverage exactly when we're going to get this breakout. And yes, I'm going to update you in my free Telegram group, so make sure to subscribe, smash up the like button and join my free Telegram group. So let's go over to the next coin, which is PITH. This coin is on the Solana network, so ultimately if we're going to get this bullish move for Solana, we could expect this bullish breakout. But if we're going to go on the 4-hour chart, guys, I found this extremely bullish pattern on the 4-hour chart. Yes, a major cup and handle pattern, and this is the cup exactly here, and also the handle exactly in these areas. And a cup and handle is a bullish pattern which has a breakout target from the top of this range all the way to the bottom of the cup. and then we're going to drag it to the potential breakout point exactly at the handle, and the price target is ultimately going to be the 56-cent mark, exactly this major resistance. And once again, this price target has some major confluence with the previous high. We're not going to count this massive wick we had when it was launched. We're just going to look at the previous highs, and exactly this would be my price target buying PITH on the spot market. And I bought PITH exactly here where I loaded up on my position, because I could expect in the immediate short term that we're going to reach this price target, because yes, this is on the 4-hour chart giving us a price target of 56 cents, and this would be a move of 54%. So guys, yes, this would be a great opportunity to invest in PITH exactly now. So yes, sign up to Bybit where you can buy PITH on the spot market, because I really think that we're going to see this 50% move in the immediate short term if we're going to get this massive breakout for the altcoins. And yes, I'm going to give you another trade on GRT, because GRT didn't have this major breakout all the way to the previous bull market support exactly here. So ultimately I could expect that yes, if we're going to get this bullish move, we could expect this breakout, because this is a perfect W, and maybe this was just a retest from this massive breakout with the first price target, the 38.2, and ultimately the 50% or even the 61.8 exactly here with a price target. And yes, the profits at the first price target would be 47%, at the second price target 126, and if you're going to hold it for the bull market, this would be a percentage gain of 270%. So yes, now you know what I'm trading at the moment. And guys, we could expect this massive pump for the altcoins. It really depends what we could expect for Bitcoin. Are we going to get this consolidation from higher highs and ultimately come all the way to the 61.8, what I expect at the moment, and that the overall crypto market is going to make this bullish move higher, or we could expect this long consolidation within this range and a massive altcoin season. So yes guys, use this opportunity to either buy the dip if we're going to get a bearish case, or to dollar cost average into these altcoins. And guys, keep in mind, be for crypto, smash up the like button and subscribe, and we see each other in the next video.